Today I'm going to be doing this Nathan puzzle. It doesn't look like the easiest puzzle to do, but one of my Facebook puzzle groups has a monthly challenge to do puzzles with balloons in it. If I'm going to do a difficult puzzle, might as well get more credit out of it. By the way, Nathan puzzles are actually made in the same factory that Ravensburger puzzles are made in. So this one's an older style box. You can see from this larger Ravensburger box, it's exactly the same size. I would expect the cut to be similar as well, and probably with the same blue backing. Let's open it and check it out. This is Chien Samoyede, or a Samoyede dog in French, because Nathan is a French brand. And look at it. That's that familiar blue backing. And here's my timer. Make a guess for how long you think it'll take me to put this puzzle together. Write it down, don't cheat. And then put in the comments and tell me how close you came. All right. Let's get my glasses on because that's going to be a lot of white in this puzzle. Let's pick up these pieces that are still together. I guess I'll be doing it for speed today, but I can probably talk you through my solving process as we go. I haven't done that in a while, so let's do this. Ready, set, go. Oh, look at all that blue puzzle dust. I missed this block. Let's break it up a little. All right, first I'm going to solder the edges. Yep, as I thought, there's plenty of white and grey, which is probably the majority of the background. I wonder if this will take me 2 hours. I hope not. All right, let's do this. This part should be fast. I usually don't take more than 4 minutes to solder the edge and flip the pieces. But I'm talking right now, so that's a little bit distracting. But in the big scheme of things, this is going to be a slow puzzle, so let's just go with it. So right off, I see some blues, a lot of pinks, some browns and whites. That is the majority of the palette we have here. There is stuff in focus and stuff that's not in focus. So that would be a natural way to sort out the puzzle pieces by. With any jigsaw puzzle, I mean, the picture is always different, so you have to play by ear. But what you're looking for is large groupings that you can classify the pieces by, and that helps you narrow down the problem. And once you narrow it down, then you've got a smaller puzzle to work with, and you just keep doing that, trying to put pieces where they belong until they're all in the same place, until they're all in the place where they belong. I know that's a very simplistic way of looking at it, but that's what puzzle solving is really. There's only a few techniques that I use over and over. I wonder what other people use though. I am not the fastest puzzler in the world, so I'm sure there's some secrets out there that I still haven't figured out. At least these colors are very pleasant, and I really like the feel of these pieces. I'm very familiar with Ravensburger puzzle pieces. These are exactly the same. They don't have a sharp edge to cut my fingers like some new puzzles do. And that blue texture is just so comforting and familiar. They use local paper, essentially from the Black Forest. It's near the factory, so it doesn't have to travel very far. But it does travel a long way to get all around the world because they're all produced in Germany or Czechoslovakia. I visited the Ravensburger factory in Germany once. There's no airport in that town. They just use a lot of trucks to get all their puzzles to where they're going. Alright, let's see if we can work on the edge first to give us a frame to build off. It's a little bit of pink, and those go together. That's about all we have. Let's try this bluish shade. I probably should have set up an overhead camera, but I'll do that next time. This is grey blue. I think that's one of the balloons. This looks like the edge of that balloon on the floor. Aha, some wood board textures. I'll probably do that first when I finish with this. That might be easiest to pick up. Let's see. So, it says this is used. This was made using Adobe stock. I suppose it could be crediting Adobe stock because it's partially made from this. Some artists will use elements from stock photos and composite them together to create the final image. Because there is an artist credited. Her name is Natalia Shikova. Let's see. You can tell the floor pieces because there's a little bit of blue speckle to it. I probably should have hydrated before doing this video. Who knew that puzzling in my living room was going to be such an intense activity? Alright, what's this? This looks like balloon strings. A little bit more floor. This definitely belongs there. Let's get the grey stuff together. And the pink stuff. There's actually a little bit left of pink that I didn't get them all together. Look at that. Why not do the easy stuff first? That's the thing with puzzles. You always want to get the easy stuff out of the way, because easy joints and difficult joints physically take the same amount of time. But when you get the easy ones out of the way, you have less pieces to figure out for the hard ones. So it's more worthwhile. Your time is better spent clearing the board of pieces. At least that's the way I figure it. Some other puzzlers' brains may work differently. Feel free to leave me comments and tell me why you work in a different manner that's more effective for you. I'm happy to learn from other people as well. Now let's see. Coming down to the pieces that almost all look the same. These are some bright white pieces. These are less bright white. I'm going ingredients of white now. And it's still working. Color is definitely still one of my strongest suits for as long as I have my eyesight. That's one thing that happens as you get older. I never used to need glasses. I must have missed some edges. Alright, these go here. can I get the rest of these together? This isn't a corner. I guess that's the last corner. I can do this. This goes sit here. This puzzle is bigger than expected. Oh wait, no, this is down here. Okay. That makes sense now. That's good, that's good. And with that, the frame is mostly done. Okay, all right, let's pull out the pink and the stuff that's in focus, since that's the most obvious. So red and the dog's nose, dog's face, and collar. Some floor pieces. There's actually far more pink pieces than I expected. There's a little few more pieces I could do another pass, but let's get started for now. All right. All right, there's this dog's mouth and the collar. I think that looks like an eye. And that must be an ear. Stop this. Does this pause? Okay. All right. I'm going to have to look for more fur pieces. It's going to be hard to tell those apart from everything else. Well, some of these look like fur. And maybe the dark colors is the grey balloons. All right. Where do we go with the pink? Super hot pink, that's a vibe. Is that how to say it right? Alright, this is where I start to sit down. Because you always want to keep your back straight as you puzzle to prevent back pain. It's when you hunch over that causes issues. And I can start feeling when my back gets a little tired. So that's when I sit down and give it a break. But always at the same time, I'm keeping it straight, so there's no strain on my neck and lower back. Let's see. This probably work off that section. See, even as I stand up, I make sure to keep my back straight and I lean over. It's hard to remember that all the times. It takes practice and just paying attention. Your body will remind you if you forget because it will hurt. Okay. So these are lighter pink. These, which, right, these are this edge here. Okay, this one's probably right in there. And the balloon down here is a little more light pink. This one's pretty intense pink. That might be the bottom of this one. Yes, still one more piece that goes in there. I don't see it offhand. There, my back. I was crunching over again. Wait, is it this one? Nope. Okay. Let's bring these over here. So even though these are just pink and white, the balloon strings help a lot. So you can tell which way are going, it's going up and down. If you can see any balloon strings in the picture. This one is probably this balloon right here. I really should stop solving puzzles with just one hand. Okay. Oh my goodness. It's not as though I'm trying to time myself or anything. Oh, well, there it is. I don't know why I couldn't find that earlier. What is this bright pink one? Is that still... Is it just part of the bottom of that one? Yes, I guess it is. That connects. And so maybe this is just that last balloon right here. And now we have little bits that go... finish up the corners of each balloon. There's a tiny little knob on this one. All right, these could be puppy parts. Could even be just that weird pink reflection over here. When it gets to this kind of picture where things are so blurry, things that don't look like things, you just have to start figuring out what they are. Like reflection or color or just paint spill. Who knows? All right, is it time to move on from this? I think so. All right, let's finish up this bit of floor. It'll give us a base to work off at least. As you can see, the angle of the floorboards change as the picture moves from left to right. So it gives you a bit of an idea where in the picture it might be. Let's see, does this join up? No, not close enough. Actually, it does. Look at that. All right, let's finish up with these pieces. I don't know if I got anywhere close to all of them. It's always easier if you do have all of them. But let's work with what we have. All right, let's see. Oh, that's definitely puppy foot. Oh, an edge piece. Another edge piece. Okay, we're only lacking one edge piece now. All right, more floorboards here. For the pink. Now that the major pink pieces have gone, the subtle pink pieces are popping out. Okay, fur. White dog, white floor, white balloons. Did this person know what they were doing? The artist? This is a jigsaw puzzle. People were cutting these things into tiny little pieces of cardboard and trying to put them back together. Did they really think this would be a good puzzle? I mean, I bought it, so clearly I think so. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder about myself. You know? If I didn't have the challenge of needing to do balloons and wanting to do more Nathan puzzles, would I have bought this puzzle? We'll never know, will we? Would you buy this puzzle? Just as a regular viewer, as a regular puzzler, would you have purchased this puzzle for fun? Is it because you think it's pretty? You really like dogs? You like Samoyeds? Let me know in the comments. Look at that puppy foot. Right there. That piece has been annoying me for a while. All right. All right. Have I gone as far as I can with this section without finding more round pieces? Probably. All right. Okay. Some more slightly pink stuff. This would probably be the brick wall behind everything. So let's sort those out. Now that I can see them because the pink balloons have been removed. Okay. And some slightly brown stuff, which is the dog, which is here. I don't know. Oh, hey, look, edge piece there. That's the last one. Now the edge is done. If I get these slightly blue grey ones, that belongs to that balloon, I think. All right. See, right there. Is there more than one? Might be this guy. I think I have to work on the gradient here. All right, so this is probably, I don't know. Let's just fit these together. Some of these have got to go together, like that. Does this belong to this balloon? I don't think so. It's too light. Is it this guy? It's not those. It must be this guy. That's this one. thought I could do this well. All right, that does good. Okay, that's connect. Well, I guess those all go together. I thought I was looking for pieces for this balloon, but I ended up working on that balloon instead. All right. Let's see what we got next. All right, these look like some of the ear fur pieces somewhere. There we go. What happened to it? I moved them. The ears right below these, so it should be like around here. This one should be below here somewhere. That one's there. That goes there. Where do you go? Maybe there? I guess we'll figure it out. You on this side of the thing. All right. What is that? I can't figure out where on the edge it is. Look at that. Okay, that goes there. And this, that's not good. How about here? Oh, good. This must be out here. Funny how that didn't; those pieces didn't go in before, but then when I wasn't looking, they suddenly stood up, and I'm like, I'm ready to go in now. Okay, fine, I'll put you in. Put me in, coach, they say. All the grey balloons are on that side, so that's helpful. I can isolate that shade to that side of the puzzle. Like that. Like that. This is right there. Okay, any more of that shade? This looks like dog. Right. We should be coming up towards the end of this part of the puzzle already. And there we have it. mostly done part. What else goes in that color? How about this? This, maybe this. This is too dark, maybe. I think it's brick. Let's see. Yeah, these are almost white now. This puppy. This looks like puppy. Oh, there's the earpiece. And these look like chest fur. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Alright, the feet are pretty done. Alright. Floor. Floor. Fur. Foot. Maybe. Pure white. Absolutely no idea. Ear. How about that? Yes. These look like balloon strings. Maybe I should work on balloon strings. Those are easy to pick out, but it's hard to get them mixed up for a wall. Oh yes, the ears are now connected. Look at all those white and greys. All right, we're at 35 minutes now. Okay, oh, another fur. Where'd you go? I don't think I can find you, but I picked you up, so now I have to try. All right, go in a fur pile. You look like fur too. And let's see if we can make any sense of these strings. You can see the vertical white lines are all over the board. I just need a couple to fall into place, right? Look at that, there's one. There's another. And there's another. Where's this one? This one's right here. I could connect it there, but I wanted to work off it down here, so let's keep it here. Look, I already built off it there. Bunch right there. And this one, I think, it looks like goes next to it. And yes, it does. And this one looks like it goes down below. It's got this white, but with a green outline quality to it. And these are white on white. So they also stick out. And these are floorboards with strings just dangling across them. There we go. And somewhere these go together. Maybe. Oh, further up. Okay, whatever. Let's get back to that. These white on white as well. Possibly up here. Beautiful. Do I want to keep working on these or put them into place? Let's see if any more of these go together. So that whole area is a network of strings. Right. More strings. I always feel like once I get some out of the way, it's easier to go back and pick out things in more detail. But you want to get the easiest stuff first, and then come back and get the more detailed, like little pieces of, oh, that one is a little bit of pink. Oh, that one might be a bit of fur, if you like peer really closely at it. And oh, that one actually is a string, not a brick. But you can't tell that at first pass because everything's like, oh, all looks the same. The color's all the same. Or at least that's what my brain tells me. I think I get easily overwhelmed. So I have to actually take steps to consciously not get overwhelmed and approach the pieces calmly and break it down. Break it down so I can handle it. Some people probably don't get overwhelmed like that and they can just dive right into it. But we're all different and we work within our limitations. That's why in speed puzzling also, you don't really, you're fighting against yourself always. It's like you're trying to improve on your own time. You're trying to set your goal for yourself. You can't benchmark yourself against other people because they have different skill sets, different experience, different physical abilities. And trying to compete against that is just, that way lies the madness. After all, puzzling is supposed to be enjoyable. And setting impossible standards for yourself is not enjoyable. Challenging yourself in a healthy way and setting goals and working towards them and achieving them and feeling that satisfaction of hard work paying off, that's enjoyable. Alright, I don't know where these go. I got those two major strings there, a little network of strings down there. Got these random grey pieces hanging around. Let's move those out of the way. A bunch of brick pieces that probably have strings as well. I might want to start on that area next. Let's move these over here. I can see a lot of potential doggy pieces in there, but one problem at a time. Let's see. You are here. I like to join those, but I don't have enough fur pieces for that. I mean, I have a lot of fur pieces, but I don't know where any of it goes. Yeah, I don't know. 2 hours might be generous. This might end up taking me a lot longer than that. Let's see. Next stage is these. Let's see if we can fit these in. These look like they're next to a dog. So let's put those in here. This one actually looks like leg. This might be leg. Somewhere around here. This line, it's right there. Okay, just a couple more of these. Alright, there's one that goes right next to the collar. I guess I haven't picked it out yet. Alright, you stay here, you go there. Eyeball kind of in the middle there. I'm still working on my ability to dit reckon. Not very good at it yet. Alright, let's pull those brick pieces over. Let's see what we got. These look like there's strings in them. There's a bit of pink there. This one also has like so. There we go. That's the connection we were looking for. Let's go by shades of color. It's a little darker. And you can't really see it from your angle. But much in the way of what I did right in the beginning, it's kind of do a little bit of trial and error and make a little dent in the pieces and then with something to work off, like that. Now I can see that one needs a skinny shape. It's not skinny enough. That one needs there. What's this? This might might still be brickwork. Dark brickwork. I'm going to want to say it's in this area. Is it too soon to try and stick it in there? Hey, look at that. Okay, and you can see the brick goes left and right while the strings go up and down. And as with the grid cut of Ravensburger / Nathan, you can't always tell with these pieces which way is up, left, right, or up and down. Oh no, there's a false fit somewhere. This chunk of 4 doesn't quite make it all the way around. Those two are right. That's not right. All right, false alarm. Looks so good though. That fits in there. And where do you want to go? There, much better. All right, what else we got? Grey balloon. Have we not finished those yet? Look at that. So nice when pieces just pick up and go in, and pick up and go in. And let's break that streak, shall we? Connection. Left to right connected. Is that brick or balloon strings? I can't tell. So nice to see colours that go together. Every now and then. It just works out that way. I've tried to do this piece before. Where's my piece jail? Okay, never mind. Finally got it. Piece jail is when you have this piece that you keep trying over and over and you can't find where it goes, and you cannot waste time trying it over and over again. So you put it away for later. Piece jail. Like in timeout for naughty children. Although I don't think I've ever done that as a parent. It's not necessarily a good thing either. Because by doing that, you're not actually listening to what your child needs. All right, let's see. Pink. Come on, getting close. Where's this chunk go? The question is it on the other side or that side? All falls apart. There we go. Beautiful. I've picked up this piece before, but at least it goes in this time. Great, otherwise I have to put you in piece jail, you know. Like I'm threatening a piece. Behave or you're going to go into timeout. I'm very happy that all these pieces actually do go together. I mean, you hope you are able to discern colours well enough, but you never know. You never really know until you put it together. Right, where are you? White on white. Lovely. Right. Okay. What do we got here now? Are we halfway through? I guess it looks halfway through, right? So it's now 15 minutes in. That's not too bad. I guess maybe we'll get this done in 2 hours after all. That one, yes. Darkest grey pieces. Alright. That's a pink. I got distracted by a pink. I don't see where it goes. This is a grey-white. So it's not fur. Alright, let's move on. Still got pink. Alright, let's pull those out. Where do you want to go? Are you still wall? Still wall. Alright, let's get the really lightest shade of pink now. There we go. This is dog balloon-ish. No, white balloon. Alright, these. Where do these go? Alright, there's a few pieces left with some kind of pink going on, but I can't quite figure out what they're doing, how they go together. Why are your innies? Where are your outies? That's a shape. Is it balloon edges? Yes, I think it is. So like balloon contours. There we go. There. There's that. Now I feel these somewhat validated that these pieces are pink and not just figments of my imagination. Look at that. The all go together. I don't know what you are. I don't know about you guys either. All right, come back. Browns. Let's do the browns, which would be probably dog chest. All right, this whole section's full. Let's move this out of the way, bring this down. All right, you're a nice, lovely shade of brown. Now that everything else is white, you actually have color to you. So let's put you together. All right, I think you go in there, and you do indeed. And you go in there, beautiful. There, and there, and that means you go in there. This piece has been annoying me for a little while. Where's this dark shadow? It's too white. Right there. Okay, there's a hole right there. Sometimes the most obvious things in front of you are not visible. Or maybe it's just me. I say these things like they're universal truths, but really it's just me. And that's okay. I had to try that piece in like 8 places before it went somewhere. Let's see. Okay. Stop moving. I'm loving it. It's all going together. And of course, as soon as I say that, nothing's going in. It's like I curse myself. Even a person who is not normally superstitious will find it hard-pressed when things like that happen. And just putting in white on white. Fun stuff. So teeny, teeny, tiny little knobs. Why does your ear not go in, dog? Oh, because it's over there. Never thought it'd be much of a skill discerning one white piece of fur from another white piece of fur. But we have done some gnarly fur puzzles at Worlds before. Though that does seem to be changing now that, you know, puzzle competitions are getting higher profile. They're managing to get better puzzles for the competitions. No, where does this piece go? Are you not fur? Do you not belong on puppy? Down there, okay. All right. Here, look. Now we're left with blue white, grey white, and yellow white. No, yellow white's actually dog. I can pull those out now. Pink white is still a bit of wall. This is as bad as that frog puzzle I did years ago. It was mostly green except the purple green, blue green, pink green, and green greens. So, yellow whites. That's a paw, furry paw. This goes up here. Yes. All right. More yellow whites. Yellow whites. I saw a video today of this old man. He gets shown a scrap piece of material, and immediately he turns to his bunch of bottles of paint and squirts, different amounts of colored paint into it, mixes it up, and it's an exact match for that metal he was, working with. And he didn't compare it at all. He just looks at it and goes, "Now that is some color acuity." I'm not that good. Don't have any experience with mixing paints. But, I can tell yellow whites from pink whites and blue whites and grey whites. And I'm also able to kind of see a little bit of texture, which is fun. So this is this is my kind of puzzle, which the recent USA Nationals, they were all busy puzzles. Oh, not my puzzles. I didn't do that as well as I'd hoped in that event, but that's all right. I had so much fun hanging out with all my friends. That's such a good time. Didn't have to run the event. I got to see people. I got to be part of it, and came away with a trophy, a 10th place trophy for teams, and that was really very nice. Okay. Of course, now I'm talking while I'm doing this, which means I'm just going on autopilot and not really thinking about what I'm doing. That's fine. Still recovering from, all that intense practice. It's okay to chill out and enjoy puzzling a little sometimes. Keep trying to make that one work. I think it's balloon. Alright, just one out of all those I picked. I can put, let's see, it's not too bad, right? Let's get more subtle ones. I think I might be running out of potential yellow whites. Look, everything so far in the puzzle is connected. How beautiful is that? Let's see if I can fill in the rest of the dog just from the pieces I've picked. this was the one I couldn't fit in earlier. Why am I still hanging on to it? Stubborn, just stubborn. Probably doesn't even belong in the dog. Oh, it does. This one could be ballooned too, or not. It's like I say these things as insurance against, you know, in case it doesn't work. Is that kind of like imposter syndrome? Where's that grey piece? There. All right, this one should be here. Oh, so nice when it just goes in. What are you? I don't know what you are. A very white piece. You might be balloon. On floor? Oh, there. Hey, dog. All right, 3 more pieces left. That's balloon. Ah, still a piece of floor missing over there. All right, moving on to blue-white. I don't know where it goes. It must be maybe this area here. Still got this pink-white stuff. Is it filled in enough for me to drop them in? Maybe there. Some of this, that's that. There. Yes, yes, very nice. Of course, once I say that, nothing else goes in. What are you? There. Oh, I should stand up. Let's see what I'm doing from down here. Is that a false fit? It could very well be a false fit. Are you supposed to... Do you belong in Puzzle Jail? I feel like I've seen you before. There. And stay there until I put you in. I feel like I've met you before. Wow, cheesy pickup lines for puzzle pieces. Have I seen you somewhere before? Have we met before? We really got to stop meeting like this. That looks like the balloon, like belly button, navel. What do you call that thing? When you tie a balloon off and there's a little knot of rubber at the bottom. All right, we're down to the white here. These, there this is. Come on, I know you're for a piece. And you look sus. I feel like you go around here somewhere. Alright. These are getting real subtle now. Let's pull out the pure white pieces so that I can leave them out of the equation. It's not helping that I'm working on a white background. What was I thinking? Those I'll have to sort by shape right at the end. Everything else has a little bit of color, but these do not. You can go there, you can go there. Don't teeny tiny bit of pink-ish. Let's not complicate things. You go, you go. You go. You can't even tell what I have left because it probably all looks white to you from that camera angle. Alright, so this is, we want the bottom of balloons maybe, like that. And top of balloons. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just like aiming it and hoping it works. Alright, where are the rest of these floor pieces? They're slightly blue, so like here's one. Or maybe those pieces, particular pieces of floor are just completely white. What even is going on? Alright. Let's see. Okay, I want something. Do I have to start sorting by shape already? Probably very soon. Probably should. Might be faster at this point, but I'm so stubborn when it comes to sorting by shape. It's like giving up. It's like admitting defeat with my color separation. I'm like, oh, I can't tell these colors apart anymore, which is why I didn't do it at the 2023 Worlds Pairs Final. And if we had, and if I thought about it, we would have gotten on the podium. So close, that one. I learned a lesson from it. Shape sort earlier than you think you need to. And I'm refusing to do it now for no particular reason. All right. There. I don't know what's going on down here. Had it there forever. Is that frustrating when you had a piece sitting in a place for a very long time and you're like, oh, now I finally know where you go. I don't even know what the section I'm working on is. Okay, strings, maybe goes in here. Ah, finally. All right, now that that's connected, let's put a few more pieces in. Right, there's a big balloon here. There's a space down there. Another balloon up here. What is it doing? Where do these go? All right, time to sort these by shape too. Okay. And meanwhile, that one was already sitting there the whole time. I messed these all up, didn't I? Still helpful. Still helpful. Okay. Let's not discount this work. Wouldn't you know it, the moment I decided I needed to shape sort the rest of the puzzle pieces, these start going in. That's okay. I will need them sorted anyway. That's the thing when you're working alone. All jobs belong to you. This bottom part is not completely done. So one piece down there. And all right. Pure white, lots of white. I swear I've tried the piece there already. Okay, bottom is done. Bright white is more likely to be up top here, I think. That's not right. Oh dear Lord. I'm still trying this color. Still working for a little bit. Oh, that's too bright. I think you go down that way. I think down here is a little more. Let us see some yellow white maybe. Do these go anywhere? Okay. That's too bright. There. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'm just going to be here trying colors, trying pieces over and over. The most exciting thing to watch. Okay, down to the wire. Last 12 pieces. Oh, 126.38. All right, let's do a puzzle pickup. Chien Samoyede. It is extremely well put together. Look at that. Well, thank you for watching. Till next time, happy puzzling.